Hey, I think
like 5 years.
Their first couple of seasons are actually really good. Then it got.
I was literally just reading a thing about how Mad TV is underrated, and
In a world where gods walk the night sky and their champions battle evil, an unlikely group of individuals find themselves in a fight to save it. Coming from the far corners of the unforgiving land of Theros, they find themselves divinely linked. They have been sent on a journey to save Theros from impending destruction. Ezrin Azul Nightshade, a Triton Nyx-born artificer, with her trusty constructs, Mr. Clickety-Clack and Dr. Calamario. Tari, a Leonin barbarian from the northern Oreskos Valley. She has turned her back on the gods and champions no one but her people. Lucky Lala, a druid satyr of the Skola Vale, wanders the vastness of Theros with awe and amazement. Rexenor of Meletis, a powerful wizard, he's a devout follower of the gods and is forever driven to seek their divine favor and knowledge. Theodore, a Minotaur bard from Stophos, has chosen to seek the gods' knowledge and alienate themselves from their own warlike people. Together, these champions are the Asteronauts.
You go to SpaceX and shoot yourself into the
There we
sun.
go. Okay, we got audio. We got audio. We got it. All right, we got audio. We'll get started. Amy's running just a few minutes late, so we'll just get going. She's running around. I hear her. So she's awake. So that's good. But anyway, are you guys ready to get going?
yes.
All right. Well,
Yes!
yeah. So welcome back to Theros, Champion the Gods, where you all, as the story goes, are ever increasing strength and power, infused by the gods, this pantheon of Greekish deities. And you all have been going through Theros at a pretty good clip over the last year and a half or so. Actually, in-game time, it's been almost a year, actually. And I know. A lot can happen in a year, apparently. And you all are in the region of Akros, but not in the city of Akros. Last time we all played, you met a fun construct. I can't even remember his name, but we'll get to it in just a second. Who is the last?
It's in here somewhere.
Yeah, it's in there somewhere. He's the last of Euros. What is his name?
Herois?
Erois's sweaty metal boys. Yeah.
Not metal guys.
Yeah. That. And
Dudes.
he led you across the Faragax Bridge, across the Data River, and this vortex and chasm that led deep, deep, deep into the underworld, and evil things began crawling out of it as you were trying to cross. And you all defeated them, but it was a good battle. Like, it was pretty solid. You guys killed him, but it was good.
Good B minus.
It was a good B minus there. You know, Tari was taking a good beating. That never happens. Anyway.
It's like a C plus in in one of Nick's classes.
Yeah, exactly. And last, before we ended, you finally got sight of Camp No Hope.
Yay!
Yay!
So
And
sad.
everyone-
Why are we going to somewhere so terrible sounding?
Fills me with hope.
It's just
Here,
so
where is-
cool.
That's not what I wanted. Here it is. So, yeah. Oh, we can see the dog beds.
Wow.
Camps No Hope. So nice.
It looks like a Photoshop.
Me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you.
Anyone? Oh,
Yay, welcome back. Yay.
Yes.
We were just recapping, so we're good. Yeah, and so you begin to walk up the causeway. This used to be, what you can tell is finely hewn steps in sandstone that have been eroded centuries ago and are nothing more than a couple humps on a rather steep incline at this point. You see portions of the walls have newly fallen down. Others have been repaired and re-repaired and rebuilt and undermined and rebuilt and scorched. And this place has seen its share of battles and stands the test of time. It is the last westernmost bastion of Akros. And as you begin to walk up this causeway, you smell, burning meat, in a good sense for those who still eat meat. You smell the camp smell of horses mixing with that food, and then human fecal matter, and you hear people laughing and yelling. And as you get to the final short causeway going into, over this moat, there's a couple guards out there, and they say, "Hey, who goes there?"
Who goes there?
Rexenor nudges Theodore. You're the only one with much charisma. Maybe. Yes.
That's not true at all. Hail and well met. We
Hey,
are-
yes?
check my notes. The Asteronauts.
Oh, yes, and what business do you have here?
General saving the world type stuff. What? I'm going to turn back to Rexnor. We are here for something specific, correct?
Yes, we were looking to take down some to retake Fort Sandmouth. That was our main objective, and take out any other evil creatures we might encounter along the way.
Yes, a force for good along the untamed reaches, the edges of civilization.
And around that time, coming around the last little hill in this little bend, you see Vrakos coming up behind you, and the soldier, who was looking fairly bored at your speech, looks over at him and looks down at you and looks over at him, and he goes and says, Oi, Vracos, these fools with you? And he says, yes. Can you hear that? Can you hear it? Yes. No. Okay. No, can you hear it? That's a question.
Oh.
Could you hear the
I
voice
didn't know what you were
modulator?
doing. No, there was no voice. It was just you going.
There was no voice modulator?
Yeah.
No, none?
No,
Really?
I didn't hear any sound effect.
Oh, damn it. Like, not if I do this? No, this isn't working at all, is it? Fuck, I can't do his voice. Well, fuck. So he says, yes, they're with me, but in a very robotic, metallic kind of voice. You guys understand.
Yes, we're getting used to his voice. It sounds normal to us now.
And so the guards let you through into the inner courtyard of the of Fort No Hope, or Camp No Hope. What all y'all doing?
What is that smell we're smelling? What are you cooking?
So you stop.
Is it a feast?
You stop one of the soldiers, and he says, "Oh no, it's usually it's goat." Oh yes, we typically eat goat. What do you eat? I mean, no offense. I mean, we don't eat half goats. Just full goats.
Yeah, I don't eat goat.
Okay. I mean, no. Yeah, we understand. I mean, if you want, we have a few, roots of like, mostly rutabaga. If you want some rutabaga stew.
We've still got some from like a week.
Yeah, I just threw it out yesterday.
Like,
To me, goat tastes pretty bad.
Oh.
oh, we got a real comedian in the crew.
Uh,
Call Mad TV.
so otherwise, Fairnex, you can do an investigation roll.
Okay, I can't see the screen. Is there something on it, or is it just black?
Oh, you should be able to see something.
I can see it fine. It may just be.
Oh, it's because every time I make you on a new page, I gotta like reassign you and all that crap.
I don't see much. That's a terrible.
I gotta like every time I gotta give you vision. Why the frick? Okay.
That's it.
I was also going to get in on that same sort of process.
Yeah.
So,
Investigation.
Ooh,
Wow.
one, but you still beat me.
No voice
Wow,
modulation. Womp
that's-
womp. Okay. Yeah.
Rexar's been in the desert a long time.
Whoa,
Wow.
29.
Ezrin, on the other hand,
I'm all over this.
What level am I going to be? Because I feel like I'm supposed to be something
Maybe the goat smell was distracting me.
yeah.
Abs-
Here's what's going on. Rexar is thinking, "Oh God, barbecue goat. That sounds and smells amazing." And then he remembers he's traveling with the satyr, and he feels very guilty about that.
That was a little
But
bit
no
like my
less
cousin
hungry.
back home, like Uncle
Absolutely-
Bob.
Absolutely no less hungry.
Hey, I rolled a 2 and I got 6.
Everyone's distracted by the smell except for us.
Yeah. Even Tari's like, don't eat it. Don't eat it. Don't eat it.
Bad job.
Yeah, and Ezrin's like, I just ate.
Oh god.
And so
I'm like chewing on a leg. I'm like, what guys? You're overthinking this. It's delicious.
This
Oh,
rutabaga is
no.
delicious.
yeah, and you do contrary to the map, there are many tents around. This does appear to you, Ezrin, to be much more crowded than it normally is. There seems to be a fairly sizable medical tent and building small quarters for the officers that you see kind of in the far bottom right, I would say, but then mostly barracks within tent form for many other soldiers. With a 29, you also see in one of the buildings there's a shingle above it, so the only shingle around, and it says the watering hole, and then it has a series of stairs leading underground.
Take me down 6 underground. Ground beneath my feet.
So, do you share that knowledge? Yes.
I'm looking at goat.
Oh, the puppy dubs.
Now
You
I'm
gotta
gonna
see
get
the
my vote.
demon for 5 seconds.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Apostle, how unlike our world, right?
Exactly.
So do
yeah.
no, I don't know what to say. Sorry.
No. Well,
Wait, nobody seems hostile.
they're all looking at you all, kind of like, "Yep, more people." They
We're
seem
nothing special.
to be
We got
grit.
disguises back in Acros. So.
Yeah, they seem to be very grizzled soldiers. These are not. This is like going from like a Proud Boys rally to like the middle of Vietnam, like 1969 backwoods kind of stuff. Like
Yeah,
these
yeah,
are
and
different
the Avengers
kind.
just showed up looking slightly muddy.
Yeah, like yeah, you guys come in. You've been in the desert for a few days walking here, and they've been in the desert for months.
We're like Hollywood dirty, and they are like living in muck.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep. Does that make sense?
And Rexenor is prestidigitating the dirt off like as he goes. So.
Yep. Yep.
Do we sense that the camp is in danger of like an attack or anything like that, or are they just kind of safe here? Is this like a safe?
Yeah, with Ezrin's 29, and you can talk to Vrakos too, or anybody else.
Roll for will there be an encounter?
But, you know, Ezrin does tell you, and what you saw coming up just with your passive perception is you did see that there were certainly damage on the walls. It's hard for you to tell how recent those are. But you can engage in conversation or do whatever.
Yeah, I would say Rexenor, after trying to make sure that Pharynx is not watching, helps himself to some of the goat and plops down next to the soldiers. Well, so what all have you been facing lately? We've fought all sorts of shit, but you know, what's most recent about?
And one of them kind of looks over at you and he spits out some gristle and he's like, What have we seen? Sir Mage, we've seen much. Yesterday it was Cyclopses. The day before it was Hellhounds. The day before that it was Minotaurs. And he gives a little side look at your friend Theodore. And the day before that, I don't know, spiders or ghouls or something. What did you see yesterday?
Oh, yesterday, giants returned. We fought a giant squirrel not so long ago. That was pretty weird.
Yeah, squirrels,
even for
yes.
us.
So I hear you crossed the Faragax Bridge.
Oh, yes.
Oh. And I trust Vrakos got you through safely.
Oh, Vrakos is quite a capable, steamy hot metal boy.
He is the steamiest of hot. In all the right ways.
Yes. Unfortunately, it sounds like his companions were just too hot to live.
You know, they fought valiantly at Fort Sandmouth. I hear that's where you're going.
Yes, we spoke with the Queen Regent back in Acros, and she said there were several tasks that could use our particular skill set, and Fort Sandmouth seemed like the most appropriate use of our skills.
Yes, no doubt. Well, if you all are looking for a drink, you can always head to the watering hole. Otherwise, don't eat too much of our rations.
Oh no, just this little bit. I'm hoping our satyr companion doesn't necessarily notice this. I must admit I love goat.
What?
Nothing.
Do you want to eat my leg? Here.
No, it's fine.
It's fine, yeah. You just,
I just roll my eyes and go, I can't.
and Rexenor just
I'm
cries.
sorry,
and-
it's what I was raised on.
Okay.
Is
You
a
get
satyr eating goat like a human eating chimp or something? I don't
yeah. Yep.
That's probably a bad idea.
I mean, people do it. I've seen Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh,
monkey brain.
Monkey brains.
I saw Clue.
All right.
How come there's never cat on the menu?
Kind
You
of
have to kill.
Yeah.
Too stringy.
Or
They're the evil soul ruins the stew. Anyway, so what else are you guys doing here? Anything else?
Do you need potions or anything?
You do see there is a stand.
It's a shop in this military base.
Yeah, it was a barracks shop.
I could.
Do we need anything? I don't actually know.
I'm actually okay on potions and whatnot. Though a bit of wine to wash down the supper.
Do you need 50,000 pieces of copper for anything?
is there a chainmail +1?
You can roll. Oh no.
Two or three. 1, 2, or 3. Any plus?
Um,
chainmail?
let's
I'm gonna
see.
buff up. Sorry about the dog.
It's okay. As a matter of fact, there is a +1 chainmail.
How much gold does
Let
this
me look.
cost?
12.
Let me
I am
see.
saving up for a new PlayStation.
You can finally get those in Theros.
Uh-oh, I have a dog issue. I have to go
Okay.
type it in the chat.
I don't know
Be
how
right
much.
back.
Well, how much would it be? I don't know.
I don't know. 500 gold?
500 gold sounds good.
I don't actually know. Chain armor.
+1 armor is rare for some reason. So it's a little more expensive, but
And as we all agreed, the one thing that no one likes is the rarity and cost of magic items in D&D 5th edition.
well, now there'll be microtransactions. So
I did read. It was a a parody article about how all D&D was now going to be regulated by had to be run by a Wizards of the Coast sanctified GM.
oh yeah. That's then they realize, oh, it's mostly the DMs who are buying this stuff, so maybe we shouldn't, kill the golden goose.
Well, they'll try.
Oh yeah, no, they're going to the EA model. Just
Ugh.
give them enough, and then sell them each little piece of development.
Did you get a quote on that chainmail?
Oh yes, it would be 500 gold.
500? I'll take it.
Okay, it's yours.
Okay. Chainmail +1.
Anyone else need anything from the commissary?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that should have been more expensive. Doesn't matter.
How much should it have been?
Probably had
back
another digit there,
Yeah, pretty much an extra 0.
but it may be cursed. So
It might be. You never know. Found it off
He
of a
shakes
di-
the last guy who's wearing it out of it.
Yeah, there is a sizable
I'm
hole.
buffed up.
There is a
this
sizable
is a
hole.
guy we call Pincushion Joe.
That's right.
Ignore the burn marks on the back of the armor. That'll buff right up.
Okay, so let's see. What are these things standing at the towers? Are they just guards?
Regard.
Yep, they are guards. They are part of the hoplites.
Okay. Should we ask, do they need any assistance from us while we're here?
Are they aligned with the Fort Sandmouth folks?
What do you mean?
Same army?
Yeah, same army. Yep. So you can
Are they
certainly.
at all interested in taking Fort Sandmouth back?
You can ask.
I will ask that exact question. Are you indeed interested in taking back Fort Sandmouth?
And one of them kind of looks over at you and he's like, I don't know, buddy. I'm tired. I'm in my bunk. If you want to go bend someone's ear, go to the goddamn watering hole already.
I thought we were there.
No,
That's
you
where I was
outside.
going.
No, you outside in the fucking garden.
I thought when I mentioned it, that's where we were going.
No,
There's
you
no
can-
other reason for us to be
So
around.
who's in charge of this camp?
You can go. Vrakos does tell you that there are a myriad of new leaders because they keep getting killed, and that right now the soldiers are currently electing a new leader
Via Twitter poll.
via Twitter poll. Exactly. It's actually
if you
a
want me to be the supreme commander, please vote. I will respect the decision.
All right, so you find yourselves, you go down several flights of stairs and end up in what looks like it used to be more of a storage facility, and now it appears to be a storage facility and a pub slash game area slash barracks at this point.
It's a bit dark down
Very
here.
black.
I see
The
black.
lights out.
Well, you all can go frick off.
I'll just cast a big light thing.
Whoa! Whoa!
I still can't see.
I
you.
know, I'm fixing it, for
it.
Christ's
Being a
sake.
cleric, I should be like glowing.
All right,
Radiance.
is that better?
That is
Kinda.
much better.
Lovely.
Lovely. So, Ezra and
Lovely.
Tari, what do you got? What are you doing?
Sorry.
Ezra,
Oh,
Tari.
Can't hear.
I know. This is the drink or the watering hole.
This appears to be the watering hole.
Can I find a bar? Like-
Yeah. So, using your passive perception, I'll say you see that through this doorway there seems to be a group of people, and the smell of food of all types and ale.
Well, I'm gonna come
Ooh.
over here and order
Hey,
a cider or something.
Okay, and as you do, the bartender walks up to you and kind of leans over and says, "You want a cider? Is that it? Anything else?"
That maybe some pretzels or a pickled egg or
A pickled egg. Okay, is there anything else you would like, Your Highness? How about maybe some non-moldy bread? Would you like that?
I think you're making fun of me.
No, of course not. Of course not. No, I have the
my
utmost respect
It's
for.
too good for you. I'm walking away.
Okay. Cheerio.
All right. Well, I guess we're leaving the watering hole.
No, you guys can stay here. I'm leaving.
Well, there's nothing else here except for this place. Right?
It's your game.
Is there anything else of note in this room?
I think we should stick up for Tari. This is ridiculous service.
Yeah? How you gonna do that?
Can I try to intimidate and say, "Excuse me, who do you think you are, and who are you to treat us like this?"
And she kind of like leans her head over the bar and sees you by the stairs. Is like, "What you doing yelling at me down there? Why don't you come over here and talk to me?"
You okay? So, wait, where is she?
you stumble forward.
I stumble forward and ask to see the manager.
Yeah.
So he's coming from here.
Okay.
are you talking to the
There we go.
redhead?
Yep.
She seems bigger than us. Like, is she a little bit?
No, I just didn't
Okay.
like how small
You
the...
should respond to
there.
that in character. What are you saying about me?
What are you saying about me? I'm not that big.
Okay.
You're
That looks
the lard.
Anyway, why you? Why
Well,
you got to
everybody-
be coming in here into my bar? And yelling at me
Why
like
are you
that?
giving us the attitude we have coin to spend and you're just giving us attitude?
Oh, because I called her a princess. Is
Yes,
it?
that seemed like a rather sarcastic thing to say.
I mean, she's a Leonin. She'd love to be called a princess in most cases.
That's a little bit of a assumption.
I mean, certainly it might be, but every Leonin I know likes to be pampered a bit. I presume...
How many Leonin are you familiar with?
Oh, well, presently just, her and one other.
Okay, this sounds like a completely irrelevant conversation.
Well, I
So
mean,
this other Leonin.
if you ever want to talk to the other one,
is
he's
she
just...
a wizard or something that
Am I a wizard? Who's a
No,
wizard?
The other Leonin that you know.
Hey. Is he a wizard? I mean, he says he's a bit of a mage, but we all know he doesn't have anything going for him.
Well, I'm a barbarian. Don't call me princess.
Oh, you're from the back savannah. Okay. You know,
I want you to look at this Leonin here, who is covered in gore, probably, and probably massive scars all over.
if you want to see scars and gore, get in line. Just look at any of the individuals around here, and you'll see plenty of it. In fact,
Sure.
most of it sloughs off onto the floor, and I put it into the stew and serve it to them the next day. Don't tell them; they won't know or care.
That explains the smell a little bit.
I mean, it's pretty good if you ask me. Anyway, I'm sorry if I offended you. We'll get your damn cider if you want. Anything else you all want to drink?
Do you
Not
have
for
any?
you.
Do you have any wine?
Oh yes, of course.
I really don't think they do. I'm not sure
We
why
have-
you would ask.
An ale will be a perfectly good substitute.
We have, yes, of course, we can go in the bag and get the house wine. It's delicious, I assure
On
you.
second thought, I'll have the whatever's on.
Okay,
tap.
you'll just have to water it down a bit. It's a bit aged. But I'll give you a sample, perhaps.
Perhaps.
An ale for the rest of you?
You give me some strong ale.
Some
Give me the strong. You've got to have some sort of liquor, correct?
Yes, of course.
It's probably the house wine.
Yes, I mean,
Turlet wine.
I was just gonna say that.
it's, as you know, what is it? What is the bean? Oh, what's the name for a just Arabic coffee? Was it the original bean called coffee? What's the Arabic name for coffee?
I don't know.
Frick, it's just...
Turkish.
Anyway, we in our region, we...
I think it's called hashish.
Hashish, right. We do have some hashish coffee, ale, and... Yeah, if you'd like any of that. And it's a liqueur, you see. Sorry. Some coffee liqueur for you.
I just
Minotaur.
assumed it was going to be some sort of paint stripper, but this is much nicer.
Yeah, no, it's quite nice. It's and after they're all delivered to you, they are, that one in particular, it does kind of kick you in the face a bit, and you feel wired, like almost aggressively wired.
Sweet.
And in fact, a lot of the soldiers around keep giving the side eye, and especially after you drink that, they all kind of, just get a little more guarded towards you.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, I am the same people originally as.
Can I walk around a little bit?
Yeah,
Ron,
yeah.
please.
Can I see what these people are doing at this round table down here in the bottom corner?
Yeah, you can go.
Are they in a closed room? Or is it
The
open?
door is open, even though on the map it shows it's closed.
Okay.
Before Phoenix walks away, I want to ask: is it okay if I pay in 50,000 pennies?
You want
Because
to,
I seem to have 50,000 copper pieces in my inventory after someone else took care of it last time.
if you want to pay in copper pieces, then you're gonna have to sit there and count it in front of me. I'm not counting that.
You know what? I'll give you 50 gold instead.
That works. Hi. And you
So you
sent.
don't have it. I
What?
was gonna say you don't have cider, but do you
No,
have
we do have.
Strumble?
We have cider. I said we had cider. I gave you cider. You drank it already.
Okay.
Do you might have any
I was
chance to
trying
have
to be
anything?
funny, but whatever.
Do you want? Do you want another drink?
No.
Okay.
Do you by any chance have anything with matcha in it?
Not a chance.
No, I'm sorry. Wow.
You don't want to eat anything green here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay, I'll pass on the green stuff.
Okay.
Let's be clear here. This is like a dirty truck stop bar in Pueblo.
Yeah,
Ooh.
filled with
Ooh.
soldiers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a nasty place.
Yeah. Yeah. If we didn't come off as foppish before, we definitely have.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so Fairnix, you're gonna take a stroll into this room.
Yeah, I'm just gonna listen to see what they're saying. Are they talking about anything in particular?
Well, are you trying to kind of be sneaky sneaks?
Oh, well, I'm standing there. I'm not like hiding in the shadows or anything.
Okay. So as you walk up to it, go ahead and do a perception check.
Oh.
A 21. Yeah, so you hear them all talking about some reconnaissance they have most recently done and how different enemies are moving in different directions. You hear stories of different trains, like baggage trains. You hear stories of surrounded soldiers and last stands and bastions and people, different kind of camps, things like that. It all seems very detailed oriented to you.
Can I go say hi?
Yeah, sure. You can knock
Hi.
on the door.
My name is Pharynix.
And
Who might you be?
so the first one to look at you, and if anyone else wants to kind of join the conversation, you
Yeah,
can.
I'll come down with him.
Is that a Leonin or just a cat?
It is a
looking-
Leonin.
It's a Leonin.
I figure since he got the same as my passive perception, I probably also heard this.
Yep. Yeah, and as you guys start walking over, other people would notice too. So I don't know if Ezrin or Theodore or anyone needs to go or wants to go over.
Over here. Make room for companions.
Yeah. So as you all file in, the Leonin looks at you all and says, "Oh, hello. I am Orzira. Who might you be?"
Where are you from?
Oh, I am from, the place where all the citizens are, not the citizens, the Leonin are from. Leoninville.
Yeah.
You know, that one, whatever it's called.
Yeah. I forget what it's called too, but I know.
Yes.
Oh, do you also like being called a princess?
Oreskos. Oh, I mean, you can call me a princess if you like.
Oh, well, it was just something the bartender said.
It could be a prince, though. You can never tell.
You know, if you refer to me as royalty, I will not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Oh. Is it a female or a male?
I mean, you can ask.
I cast detect gender.
Well, can we tell by the voice?
I mean, generally, you get a sense that Osria is a female, a woman.
Okay.
I was
Leona.
on mute for how long?
I don't know.
I was
So
talking
she's
that
from
whole time.
Oreskos.
Oh, really?
So what were you saying?
Oh man, we all missed the content.
I was gonna. Well, my last thing I said was you can only cast detect gender if you yell it like an AM radio.
Yeah, it's all verbal component.
Yeah.
No, it's
Welcome
through
to
that. There's like a
Frosty.
waving of arms.
So Azria looks over to her left and she says, "This is Vigilis," and I'll show you their names. And Vigilis there is perhaps our most trusted reconnaissance, or what's not reconnaissance?
Scout.
Scout, yes, thank you. Our most trusted scout in our little troop here. And next to him, hopefully you don't get between me and him too often, is Silas. He's a bit of our strong arm, if you understand me. And then we have Elias over here, who, is more the quiet type.
The George of the group.
Yes.
But he makes the best songs.
So, what brings you all filing into our little snug here?
Are you a group of companions that traveled together, or just met up here?
Oh, those three, they're highly regarded members of Akros. They are perhaps the most renowned. I mean, if you have not heard of them, you have not heard of anybody, for sure. But, however, we do our fair bit of forward operations, you might say, here on the front lines.
You must be very skilled.
Oh, yes. I mean, we are. Yes, we cannot hide it. You understand?
Only too well.
Yes, of course.
Our foppish behavior at the bar is really a cover. We're actually quite deadly, especially our Leonin friend.
Oh. And what is her name? I know she's probably preoccupied dealing with voices in her head, little small creatures.
She's called Tari.
Oh. Hello, Tari. You got the minion. You got to unmute yourself, Tari.
There you go.
Hello.
Hello. And how are you, my fellow Leonin?
Well, I'm vegan
Okay.
and I've only had one cider,
Oh.
and the bartender was having some lip.
Yes, she can be quite a bitch sometimes. And I mean that in every sense of the hound form. Anyway, we shall correct that immediately for such a handsome-looking Leonin as yourself, and I hope you don't take that as a masculine, grotesque way.
I understand.
I sure hope you do. It is a pleasure to have you in our company. Please have some ales and have some cider. We have plenty.
Excellent, thank you.
I'm curious, my stout companions. Have any of you all been to Fort Sandmouth recently?
Silas, he kind of chuckles over. Fort Sandmouth, huh? No, we haven't been there in a while. Why are you going?
Well, we promised the new Queen Regent we would help shore up the polis of Akaros.
The Regent, huh?
Yes. What do you know of her?
Oh, I've only seen her once or twice. Don't really care for royalty. Not my type. The blue bloods. They remind me of the weak Maletans. No offense.
None taken. I've sort of distanced myself from my heritage.
Understandable. You seem much more street smart.
It's well, when one gets the shit kicked out of them, sometimes literally by the street, it does smarten one up a bit.
Well, so you're heading to Fort Sandmouth. We haven't been there since it was
Yes.
overrun.
Intelligence has nothing to do with wisdom, my friend.
Yeah, so they say.
Did you see Fort Sandmouth was overrun?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. That's why metallic friend there, he's the last. But, you know, we try to keep him in good order. Just so happens, though, that we're planning a reconnaissance that way. Perhaps we can all join each other.
Yes. Do you know a safe path to get there?
No, there are no safe paths there.
The path of least resistance?
It's gonna be shit going in and shit coming out, just like this
There we go.
place. But we'll get you there without getting lost. How's that?
Another day in the office for us. Perhaps I could lend my divination skills to your reconnaissance.
You can try. It's a bit tricky out here. Lots of magic holes and strange phenomena. Elias can talk more about that.
Ah, yes, my expertise.
And Elias kind of looks
Does
over
he
it.
have anything to say?
He looks over at y'all and he says, It's real odd out there. You just gotta keep your nose about you. If it smells funny, it probably is funny. It's gonna be a long trek to Fort Sandmouth, and then what are you gonna do then?
This guy sounds like a serial killer.
I've killed lots of people.
I'm not saying that out loud.
Well, I heard it.
Silent but deadly.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's his. How'd you know his nickname? Oh yes, we all call Elias Silent but Deadly. It's huge. I don't know why Osria has changed personalities. All right, so what are you guys doing? You guys drinking the night away?
We're drinking some of the day.
Yeah.
Fill up on food,
Let's
beverages.
have a drinking contest.
Let's have a pie eating.
Yeah, and let me remind you, this is probably the most people that you've seen, humans and other. I mean, you see, only 2 Leonin, but there are other like satyrs and a few satyrs, centaurs. You don't see any minotaurs at this present time. There's some whatever fish people there too. It's a cosmopolitan area, but this is the most that you've been around people since you left Satessa.
Is there the music playing?
There is music playing. It is it is blaringly loud, and it's like it's very
Gangster rap.
very grungy.
Nirvana?
I picture it's more Pearl Jam, lots of mumbling.
Yeah. And probably a lot more Bon Jovi and other such creatures.
Yeah, you know that great grunge.
Well, maybe not that grungy, but
That
I
grungy
guess
hair metal.
like high Americana, like classic rock kind of crap. That I
Oh,
can't
so
stand.
John Cougar Mellencamp.
Yes.
Well, Zero used to live on the docks.
Anything else
Huh.
before you guys hit the hay? You guys
Last
drinking?
Question:
Yeah.
how many days journey would they do they think it is to get to Fort Sandmouth?
It would probably be. I mean, you can always be waylaid. There can always be storms, very storms, because it's a desert. But sometimes, windstorms can be nasty out here.
Sandstorms?
Sandstorms. Oh yes. I mean, you got to hunker down, or get lost forever. Anyway, I would say a week.
It's a long time.
It takes a while.
Okay.
It's off the beaten path.
Well, the sooner we get going, the sooner we can beat that path.
All right. How are you all feeling before heading out on this adventure?
Are they coming with us? Did they agree to do this?
If they want,
Yeah,
if
are
you
we-
want them to, yep.
Well, we're sharing the path for a while. It sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
I think Theodore is happy to have a moment of civilization.
Yeah.
As much as it is in this truck stop bathroom or
Let
wherever
me
we
see
are.
something here. There's something I might want to do.
By bathroom, I mean the two baths in the corner.
It's yeah. That is both the bath and the bathroom. It is the same thing.
Oh, hey!
First it's one, then it's the other.
Yeah,
Once
exactly.
enough people have bathed.
Yeah.
Cats.
I mean, if it's good enough to clean leather, it's good enough to clean you.
That's how the Hell's Angels initiate people. I think.
That's right. So Theodore, anyone you talking to? Anything you doing?
I think I will enjoy just the noise.
Just the
of
noise.
civilization.
All right. So you just enjoy the noise. Just there's people looking at you.
I
As
want to
you
get a bit of that pie.
I want to do.
on that
I want to do
table.
something
Yeah.
for us before we head out.
want to do what?
I want to do something for us.
Okay.
It's a. I'm gonna create a hero's feast for us.
What?
So basically,
Wow.
everybody gets their hit points. So you put it in your temporary hit points. A 2d10.
Are you sure you want to do that? Because it costs 1,000 gold.
Oh, are we doing the costs for all that stuff?
Oh yeah. Yeah, your
Okay,
your
then
spell
I'm
should
not
be
gonna do it
your
now.
spell should be costing you money. If they have a cost.
We should
Yeah.
do that. We
Just
should
the
do that
ones that
before.
actually cost money. You don't have to worry about keeping track of materials and stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's not do that then. I'm not. I just spent.
Yeah,
money on
that's
armor.
that's best to do when we know we're going in for like a big battle.
Yeah.
Our other campaign, we got well versed with Heroes Feast. So
like a boss battle.
yeah, it's
Okay.
perfect buff for that.
Okay, we'll save it then.
It does last for 24 hours.
It does.
Yeah. It's solid.
That's a
I
long.
mean, and it probably would be really funny to walk into a bar and just bring your own food. It's amazing.
Hey, you purchase here, get the fuck out.
Oh, sorry, only 8 people can eat this. Oh, 12.
We brought our own picnic basket.
Yeah, these soldiers have been eating gruel.
It sounds like they've been eating each other.
Well, gore, and it wasn't mostly theirs. It was mostly other things. Yeah, real horrible stuff. And then you guys come in with like a feast, a whole picnic basket. All right,
You have that pie. Look at that pie.
that's a good looking pie. That's a meat pie right there. It's a little.
The pie crust can hide a multitude of sins.
Yes, it can. All right. So, you all take a nice long nap. I presume unless there's anyone else doing anything.
I would say you asked how we were feeling.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This little taste of civilization really drives home for Rexenor in a way he hasn't realized in a while just how much he feels like he's lost. And being cut off from Miletus and sleeping in deserts and Asgard and snowy mountain peaks and everywhere else. It's really a very painful reminder to him in a lot of ways. So I would say before he beds down for the night, he's definitely going to go and offer up a prayer to Crufix.
Okay.
Just Crufix, please continue to give me strength. Continue to guide my steps. so that one day I may perhaps recapture some of what has been lost.
All right. Do a D100.
You need a 1 or a 100.
Oh, D100?
Yeah. 38. You know,
Not
it's
what I expected.
yeah. He's he's a tricky fellow tricky god to narrow or to hammer down.
That's the situation.
Yeah.
I did think about casting commune, like really get him on the line.
Yeah.
But I don't know that I'd be able to ask reasonable questions at the moment.
But even with a 38, you do feel his presence, which compared to where you've been, like literally on a different plane, it feels comforting. And just being able to pray and know that you are back on Theros, you're back amongst people, you are comforted. Yeah. All right. And you all take a nice long sleep. There's some beds around this place. They're mostly gross, but they probably been recently slept in, and like about 20 minutes ago, maybe just you waiting for a bed too. Yeah. Prestidigitate the heck out of it.
Helps the smell at the very least.
Exactly. And the next day you wake up and the camp is bustling. You wake up, you make the bed. You
fade away the shake-up.
Yeah, you demand boiled eggs, and 100 of them, and they all have to be different seconds in the water. So you got to pick the perfect egg that you want. It's absolutely delicious, and you're pampered as much as you possibly can be in a hellhole like this.
They must be a king. How can you tell? They ain't got shit all over them.
I would hope that we're sharing a little bit of the wells of our travels, some of the things we've gathered.
Okay. So yeah,
telling stories, entertaining the troops.
Yeah. Okay. Do a performance check.
Yeah, I'll do that. That's a thing I can do.
Yeah.
Watch me roll a 1.
To help him out, I will be using minor illusion, prestidigitation, and thaumaturgy to kind of like create.
Sweet. It's like while I do the C-3PO.
Exactly what I had in mind. It's like I've got all these little magic, things I can do as cantrips. So let me help him out with,
what you'd also do is cast the D4
Guide.
one. Yeah, that one.
Do that.
All right. Pathetic.
Well, you got D4, don't you? No? Hey, 21's pretty good. Yeah, the soldiers, both last night and this morning, they are listening to your stories. Again, they were giving you the side eye for most of the night. By the time that you guys are done and you wake up the next morning, like people are ingratiated towards you. You probably gave them a few free pints of ale, and they're loving your stories. And they, just like everyone else, they really want to live action, or they want to buy a private non-fungible token of you guys at some point in the future.
Dressed as cowboys.
Yeah. They can't wait to get their hands on
Rexenor riding down on a fireball like Slim Pickens.
Yeah. The Asteronaut NFTs coming your way.
Here's my it's Phoenix, but he's eating a taco salad in the top of it.
Only 99 gold credits each.
Yeah. That's it. We're fine. So yeah, the soldier.
The worst thing that's happened in this entire game, Andy.
What, playing D&D?
Yeah.
It was only like a couple weeks.
Yeah. That was the best thing. I mean, it created a whole thing.
It gave Andy a Halloween costume.
Exactly. You can't undo that. As much as you'd want. Okay.
It's clearly not the worst thing that has happened.
So yeah, as you're leaving for our Camp NoHo, people are patting you on the back. They're hugging you. They're wishing you the best. They're kind of A couple of the younger soldiers are like polishing your armor and your swords and whatnot.
As we walk out, as the Incredible Hulk music plays while we're leaving.
Yes.
We'll reach out and cross out the no on the sign.
No, it is absolutely like Airwolf or something.
Airwolf. Now that's a name I haven't heard in.
Name I haven't heard in years.
It's been buried in the late 80s.
And I just watched what was it, the guy from Knight Rider,
Hasselhoff.
Hasselhoff,
David
playing his own evil twin in Knight Rider, and it's very Airwolf.
Gross. Gross.
Was he just drunk and trying to eat a cheeseburger, or
Something like that.
What were you doing? Why were you watching that?
Oh, why wouldn't you?
All right, so
Are we kind of heading off
Yep.
into Mad Max country?
It sounds like it.
Absolutely.
It's
Absolutely.
desolate and,
it's
like,
called Theros.
Yeah, I thought I had
This is worse than
some.
most.
Theros has pretty places though, like forests and.
Yeah,
Maybe
no,
get
this
that.
is the crappy side. I mean, it's not ugly if you know what if you like this kind of stuff, right?
The desert will fascinate or horrify you.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Theodore is loving it because it's kind of like home.
Yeah, it is. Well, yeah, this is like absolutely like home, 100%.
I don't
It's
like
like
it.
it's like when you return to your childhood home and it's just as crappy as it ever was.
Yeah, it's very true. All right, so you spend the next day and a half trekking through this barren wasteland. Like if you think of the driest, most rugged part of like Utah or Arizona.
I was gonna say Nevada.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go.
I say hellscape, and I think Nevada.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go to that extreme. I mean, that place is. Yeah, there's not a bunch of like meth-headed like. Don't tread on me, guys, out there.
Are we gonna run into death claws? Is that what's gonna happen?
Anyway, so
kill Santa Claus, and then we've got to deliver all the toys.
exactly, and so this troop that you're following is going in and out of canyons, going through these kind of slot canyons that are super narrow, going over these hidden ladders underneath these arches, and really taking you off the beaten path. It takes you a little while to kind of keep up with them at this point. You get old Elias, old silent but deadly. He runs off like a fabled elf for several hours and comes back and tells you all that up ahead there be giants.
Ooh,
Ooh.
more.
Giants that he's not quite sure where they are exactly, but he has seen the results of some of their, suppers, you might say.
Yum.
Let me start looking through the spell book.
He runs like a cat in the wind.
Well, I will help set up this ambush, but while the child to bed. I'll be right back.
Okay. Apostle says we need to see the Theros statistics. How many people are left? How many animals are left? What percentage does the party have to actually succeeding in their grandiose plan in saving it? Well,
I'd say the odds on that last one are real slim.
yeah. I mean, my minion wrote in with a 0.00001% chance.
That seems a little high, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Talking of C3.
Rexnor is doing the whole Doctor Strange thing.
Yeah.
Never tell me the odds.
I've seen 14 billion outcomes, and how many of them are you guys successful? Let me get back to you.
Exactly. All right. Well, Theodora is first in initiative, and Theodora is back. No, he's not.
Wait, where's Ezrin's?
Ezrin's what? Oh, Ezrin, yeah. Roll for initiative.
Click on your token.
Oh, she got like a 10 or something.
No, she never rolled.
I never rolled.
No,
I thought you did.
no.
Because I wasn't sure if you guys had rolled. Because I fell asleep and Andy had to come wake me up.
Well, I tried to give you more credit than that, but
He did try.
6.
It's been a long week for her. I know that.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think last week lasted a month by my count. It was really bad. So I got a couple of different spells that I may try running when we're getting closer to these. Yeah, that's perfectly nailed it, Apostle.
Am I looking at the wrong map? I don't feel like I'm on that map. I don't see any.
You're not yet. I was gonna.
No, we're not on that map.
I was gonna unveil it once Thomas and Amber get back.
Epic Gamer, by the way, I'm also completely with you in terms of people sticking with 5e. I would say that would be my most likely move is like, I spent all this money, and it's really a pretty flexible system.
Yeah.
So what's the new news? I heard something like.
Oh, they're talking about doing it as like you buy like battle passes, and then you have access to sort of like Game Pass on Xbox.
like all electronic based.
I think so. I need to read more details, but it sounds like they're trying to go really kind of microtransaction-y.
What?
Which is, I mean, I'm sure it's a great model for Hasbro. I'm not sure it's a great model for growing Dungeons and Dragons. It sounds like it's a really good incentive for people to try Pathfinder and other game systems.
Yeah.
I
mean, that's the thing. That this mode of playing will not go away. Like D&D might have hit its, top and will slide down with popularity, but there'll always be games.
I mean, that's what happened with 4th edition. There are still a handful of people who are like, I only play 3.5 edition D&D.
Yep.
Yep. It gets harder to find that stuff, but it's out there.
Yeah, it becomes
like I've got a couple of old 3.5 edition books that I used extensively.
Yeah. Epic said that all online with no homebrew at all.
Yeah, that's just
homebrew was huge.
Homebrew is so much fun.
And like
ow, dog.
Roll20 is fine, but I also like just playing.
Yeah.
Theater
of the mind is
a
lot of fun. I mean, that's talk about old school D&D.
It's trying to do 4E plus.
And like, I like the pre-mod sometimes, but even then, even when I'm running those, like I'm still, it seems like, you know what? Fuck the people. They were wrong. Let's go back to 4th edition and call it something else.
Yeah. Yep.
Exactly, Apostle. Yeah. It's like, if you want to play rules as written, sure, you can buy the official shit, but like, I have 2 creative writing degrees. I'll make my own lore. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
More fun too.
Well, and it seems like it's taken away the creative element that the players bring to the table.
Well, and that's what the homebrew community does. I mean, any DM homebrews every day, and then it's nice. Like, I don't know, every single D&D fan I've seen on Twitch homebrews.
Yeah.
Like, that's what they liked about D&D.
It's because even if you lay out, and I've even started doing this with the other campaign, like I'll lay out, okay, here are the 2 or 3 options as I see them, and now let me have some other stuff prepared, kind of nebulous for when the party comes up with just the most off-the-wall, ridiculously creative, fantastic solution that I would never even dream of.
Right. Exactly. I mean, hell,
So
look at... Go ahead.
When are they planning to release this edition or this?
2024. They're still play testing it. I imagine given some of the backlash they'll get for it, they may walk some of this back.
Yeah.
Okay, Doc.
Hey, are we gonna go see the movie together? Maybe as a group?
I
And
think
like,
that'd be fun.
I don't
That's
know.
a
That
fun
movie looks like
movie.
trash.
I know, but it's a
Yeah,
thing.
it's a D&D movie.
Who
Yeah.
cares? Just go watch it for fun.
Yeah, we
It's like
could.
when the last It's like when the last Star Trek movies came out and was like, oh no, there are plot holes in it. It's like, oh no, plot holes in a Star Trek movie? Oh no, dear.
Yeah,
I will
weird.
never. Yeah, that's fine.
I think that'd be a fun.
I think that'd be fun too. We should do it.
Yeah, and if it's terrible, we'll just MST3K it the whole time. So
Yeah.
We'll have lines to quote off and like things to.
such classic lines as somehow Palpatine has returned.
Yeah.
Oh
It can't be as poorly written as that last Star Wars movie.
I still haven't watched it.
I don't like what like they did the Queen in the last movie. Queen Amidala. She just like turned into like a little mouse.
They're so awful.
Literally, like a squished mouse.
Don't get me started about Star Wars. It is a trash franchise with just trash writers from day one.
It's terrible script and terrible acting.
Oh yeah, like
bad acting.
I loved Star Wars growing up,
Yeah.
and now I'm like, it is such a. It only could exist in a hyper capitalistic society that we have. It is nothing but a brand to sell shit for Disney, and it has
Wait,
been.
Tell us how you really feel.
Wow.
I will say the Fallen Order game is really well made and really well written, and probably the best acting I've seen in Star Wars since, I don't know, Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Which also isn't saying a lot, but still. But yeah, it's a shame that the best story. I don't know the TV series, so miss me with Andor and Mandalorian and whatnot.
Yeah.
But like, it's the best writing I've seen in Star Wars since the original trilogy.
Yeah.
I'm sure Baby Yoda is great.
I tried watching.
He's
that.
adorable.
Do you think?
Where are our companions?
I know. I was like, do you think Theodore and Tari are coming
Did
back?
something upset their stomach?
No, I think they're just trying to get.
I think they're attempting to cast the sleep spell on their minion.
Oh.
Yeah.
Their minion.
Yeah.
I casted the spell too well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It
You got the
backfired.
spell reversed on you.
Sometimes, just snuggling up and
Reflect.
Hey, if I was not playing D&D, I would probably be napping while Law and Order was playing in the background right
Oh,
now.
I think we all like.
About
I
3.5
posted
feet
to my
that way.
computer. I was like editing photos. And I was like, oh, and then the next thing I know, it's like 20 minutes later. I just left in front of my computer today. Oh,
Your photos turned out great, Lon. Thanks for sharing. As always.
It was hard because I basically took most of those photos sitting in the chair that I played in. I didn't get up and get around very much. That's fair.
You're a musician. You got your space. You got to stay in there.
Yeah. Some of those were taken during the concert.
I saw that. I was like, that's awesome.
While they're taking their time, I'm going to run to the Little Wizard room.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
oh gosh.
we're
Okay.
we're
well,
waiting. You know what? I'm just gonna move you to so you have something new to look at.
Okay. Here we go. Ruin the surprise for everybody.
I know.
It's supposed to be a grand reveal.
Well, you should be able to see it now.
Whoa! These things are huge.
They said there would be
They're
giants.
cyclopses.
They are cyclopses.
Are these the AI generated stuff, or did you?
These ones I went to ArtStation because the AI could not figure out what a cyclops was.
That's because AI is just not as good as people.
Yeah, don't trust AI.
You better say you're sorry. They're listening.
Oh yeah, they're gonna come attack me. My Alexa's gonna eat me in my sleep tonight.
No, she'll just liquidate all your assets
Exactly. So just empty your bank
and
account
Yeah, be like, no
and
longer
destroy
do
your
we-
life.
yeah, exactly. She'll make your
You know,
life
you don't
much
own
much
your
worse.
kids anymore the next day. It's like what?
Exactly. She'll change like your
That's creepy. That's so creepy. I'm not gonna
yeah
do that.
yeah. She'll say that you're not a legal citizen.
Oh no.
You get booed out of the
Bye
country.
now. Bye
Bye-bye now.
bye.
Bye-bye.
I have not tried Chat GPT yet. I'm kind of worried to actually.
All I've heard is how it's gonna lead to more plagiarism, and I'm like, wow, more?
I know. Yeah.
What is that?
So ChatGPT is an artificial intelligence that's open source, so you can or whatever you can like go into it and use it as a member of the public, and it's really good for writing code and whatnot. But like you can give it prompts and it'll do like freaking amazing things, have these crazy conversations, and it does not plagiarize. So if you say write me a 10-page report about like the fall of the Bastille or whatever, it could, like, you might have to change a few things to like make it a little more succinct, I would imagine, but it can write the whole damn thing for you, and it's not plagiarized. It doesn't just like find a
Because
report.
it has access to all internet.
Well,
right?
It doesn't
Or-
have access to the internet. All of internet.
by the strictest definition, it is plagiarized. But
Oh,
yeah,
well, the person who then takes it and turns it in as their own, they're the plagiarist. Yeah.
I had one class in college where you had to submit it through an online thing, and it would actually scan it to see if it was plagiarized.
Oh, they have
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I have that software too.
printed.com. I use it all the fucking time.
Yeah,
Our software already does it. Like, it's crazy.
Mm.
And it gives you a percentage of how much has been plagiarized. So it says like,
Look.
and it gives a color code too. So it's like
Yep.
38% plagiarized. It's green. It's fine. If it gets in the 60s and 70s, that means there's like chunks of text.
It'll turn bright red.
Yeah. First time I saw that, I was like, what?
Yeah, yeah. What's really fun is a student will submit their like works cited page as a separate file, and you're like 20%, 6%. Holy shit, that's 98%. It's like, oh yeah, it's a works cited page. It should be 98%.
Wow. Apostle says that Chat GPT is, or that Apostle has made. I made so much D&D content through there. Most of it generic, but it's pretty fascinating. That would be fascinating.
I mean, it gives you a start at least.
I mean, it's like my AI art that I use for characters, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it's a tool that can be useful. As someone who has to grade essays for a living, I frankly quite dread this.
Yeah, well, I think it's a.
I think Thursday or Friday morning, a friend of mine sent me a text to a podcast of it, and I was like, I can't listen to this right now, man. I'm broken as a human being after these last few weeks.
It's a good argument for universal basic income. But
Can we skip Theo's turn and just?
Yeah, Tari, what's going on?
I mean, I don't care. We could wait.
Do you want us to wait?
I don't care.
Do you want us to
either way.
skip?
But if
You want?
I'm good out of the way.
Sorry, what, Tari?
oh, she's muted.
Yeah, I think she's trying to
muted.
unmute because she goes through Theodore's mic.
Okay.
Does math so well. Well, that's
He kind
interesting.
of disappeared. I don't know where he is.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
well, we'll keep
So,
moving on.
skip him.
He'll hold his turn. I got to roll for the NPCs as well, so give me a quick second
Okay.
as we had all this time. Oh, NPCs go first.
Oh
So
my gosh.
they got the drop on you guys. As we've been waiting for 15 minutes or whatever.
They go.
The Cyclopses. So
Excuse
you guys,
me, time out, bad guys.
you guys turn around a corner cautiously and see that there are 3 Cyclopses waiting for you. And
Oh, do they stink? Do they stink?
they stink something awful. They stink something awful.
I
And
see a giant up there with no nose. How does he smell? Terrible.
and they begin to run towards you all.
I should not be in the front of the party. That is not where the wizard boy belongs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get behind Ezra and Atari and everybody else.
And the first one will, let's see. Man, there's a shit ton of you guys.
We're all bunched up. One of them is gonna cast fireball and kill us all.
Well, there's luckily 12 of you, so it's going to, D12, not a D20. Oh, this is going to go after, which one was, Tari. It's going to throw a boulder, a rock, at you. And how far away, Tari, are you?
It wasn't a rock. It was a rock lobster.
Right. And does a 21 hit, Tari? Does. All right. And I gotta... Is that... Oh, it's minus. Ah, for fuck's sakes. Sorry. Woohoo! All right, you will take 29 bludgeoning damage, so that would be less than that.
That's full damage. She's not raging yet.
Oh, bummer. And it's going to go after you again.
Owie.
Ow.
And that's going to be even higher. So next is going to be 23 damage to you. And the next guy is also going to go after Tari. And I did that randomly. It is going to get much higher than that. And 33 damage. And then with a giant rock. And then...
that last giant gets a natural 4 on its attack.
Okay. For its next attack or its first attack?
Yes.
For its next attack.
Yes, I'm trying to keep Tari from getting put down in the first round.
That's great, because he rolled 4.
I just shoved Tari slightly to the side.
Oh god, on my map.
Watch out, Tari! Watch out for that tree.
Yeah. And then the guy in the very back is going to try and hurdle a stone. Oh my god, another one at Tari. This time he's so far away that he gets disadvantage. So that's good. Ooh. So 11, that misses. And then the second attack. Oof. That's not going to hit either. So them's the attacks. And I'll roll for the other the good NPCs as well. Okay, that works.
We have some good guys with us.
All right, Fairnix, you're up.
Okay.
Yeah, you got a bunch of good guys with you. You got a whole
So,
posse.
Tari, what's your hit points look like right now? How far? I don't think I can hear her.
You should be able to see her though. She's at 92 of 144.
92.
I still can't hear you. I don't know
I
why.
can't see her hit points. I see a bar, a green bar, but
Yeah.
it doesn't have the numbers on it.
Oh, really?
It's just the bar went down
I
a
can
little
see
bit.
it for. Let me.
Yeah, health bar in the game.
I can see it for. I can actually see it for everybody.
I can see Ezran's. I can see.
Here, look at it now. If you...
I can see.
I have two
Oh, there
more.
it is. There it is.
Okay.
Okay. So. Yikes.
Push
How
this
hard did
number
these guys
apart.
hit? What were they rolling mostly?
They were doing 4d10s.
Wow.
That's a.
Rocks. They were throwing rocks.
I don't even know if Shield of Faith is going to help her.
Oh, look at these guys. Isn't that the
I
one
am going
from,
to. I have a skill. It's one of my divinity skills. It's not a magic spell or anything. It's just a skill I get, and I can heal her pretty massive amount. Let me see here. Channel divinity. It's 50 hit points instantly. Would it work? There we go. It's called Preserve Life. It's like my, I have like Turn Undead, and I have other skills that come as I gain levels.
It should be 60.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I was trying to.
You're level 12 unless you multi-class
Oh.
or something.
Oh, wait. It's no. It should be. It's something your level. I forget.
5 times your level.
5 times your level. So is that 60? Sorry if I did my math wrong.
Yeah, we're level 12.
Okay.
Unless you multi-classed in something.
No.
All right.
So
So
you can get.
I'm fully healed.
nice.
Yay!
Welcome back, Theodore.
And
Thank
then,
you.
If her armor class went up 2 more points, would that help her at all? Or are these guys just hitting so high?
I mean,
hitting
everything
pretty good, I
helps.
think.
Everything helps, but I mean, they're hitting pretty hard.
I don't know if it's worth it to do Shield of Faith. I might not do Shield of Faith and just save it for Cure Wounds. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. All right, next up is Theodori, who's holding his turn. You got some Cyclopses in front of you. Tari got pretty big beaten, but healed up nicely.
Uh-oh. And they're fighting us?
Yes, they are. They're throwing boulders at you.
Yeah, if this is the welcoming committee, it doesn't feel very welcome.
I want to... How far away are these guys? Whoop. Wow, it's pretty
Oops, sorry,
far.
sorry.
Pretty far. How far can I insult people? 60 feet. Yeah, I can then hit that Homer Simpson guy in the back.
Hey, this is something related to Homer.
It's true.
That's Homer.
Who put out your eye? Nobody did. We've got to stop nobody.
Oh.
It's like the...
All right, I am with a. It is a bonus action, I believe. I am going to make that one in the back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna call him a big fat duty head,
Aw.
and he gets a negative D8, -3 on his next save.
Aw.
Stupid duty head.
you're mean.
And then I'm going to cast Eye Bite. What's Eye Bite do?
I bite?
Now,
Bunch of shit.
I mean, his eye doesn't bite that hard.
I'm gonna bite him in the eye. He's only got one.
Yeah.
Real good.
They're pretty myopic.
I am going to cast Eye Bite on myself, I guess.
Eye bite.
Yep, it's a self spell.
Your eyes become...
My eyes become an inky void, imbued with dread power. One creature of your choice within 60 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. You have to make a 17. It's not very good.
-3.
Then what happens?
Oh, they
They
failed.
fail.
They failed
That's,
miserably.
So
It's
what
just the
happens?
one at the back. Okay. On each of your turns until the spell ends, they get one of the following effects. Why did I choose such a long spell? That giant, that Cyclops falls asleep. Let's just say he falls asleep.
Wait, if it... Okay. What? You can use your action to
yep.
target another creature.
The guy at the back, he falls asleep.
Okay.
He's asleep. He wakes up if he takes damage,
Okay.
or if another creature uses its action to shake him awake.
So just avoid attacking it for a bit.
Yeah, the one at the back.
Let it sleep for a little bit.
Good old Homer Simpson back there. He's
Wow,
asleep.
that is a hell of a spell.
It's a level 6.
How'd you get a level 6? Are you level...
That's cool.
Are you...
Oh,
You're level 6 now?
cool.
Wow. I'm just reading it. Dang.
Well, I should have picked a harder monster.
All right, so he's sleepy sleeps. Anything else you want to do in your turn?
It's 2 things. I'll move a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna hide. Laylaps, go! Charge to your death. How far can he? He can go far enough. Bark, 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 bark. Like a little yapping dog. Laylaps.
Laylaps.
He gets 2 attacks. I'm not even gonna look up his stats. Ooh, that hits!
Wow, that hits.
Oh no, I gotta look up Dread Dog or Dead Dog or whatever it was. It says it's an ugly 2.
Remember, yeah, it gets 2 hits.
Oh, go away, everyone.
2 attacks, I guess.
That's a 23 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that hits. Solid. Big bite.
Okay, 1d6 plus 2.
6.
8.
8, all right.
And it must make a Constitution saving.
What? Oh, yeah. Wow, these guys are rolling for garbage. It's going to be an 11.
It got a total of 11?
Yeah.
It's got poisoned.
It's poisoned.
This might be the single best round I've ever had in Roll20.
So it takes damage on its turn, right?
It is poisoned until the disease is cured.
Mm-hmm.
It can repeat that in 24 hours.
Well, that'll be good.
Wowza.
Okay, it's gonna bite again.
Okay.
Miss. Okay.
Yeah.
Good job, Laylips. You did it.
Okay, so it gets disadvantage on attack and ability checks. All right.
Is that what that is? I don't.
Yep. Rexenor of Meletus, you are up.
I have some bad news for Laylips. You're right in the blast zone because I'm going to be casting Fireball right about here, and I believe if I cast it there, it hits these two, not the third guy, and none of my people.
Okay.
So
Sacrifice Laylap. Does he have immune to fire or anything? Being an undead or
It's a scraggly old dog. I don't. It doesn't have
sounds
any
like a death
benefit.
dog or
Yeah, it's like a
something.
death dog. It might be. I don't know.
yeah, so those two giants and Laylaps need to do a DC 18 Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, this is not going to go well. Oh, nat 20 for one.
Oh.
I'll do the one on the right. The one on the left failed.
13.
On a failure, they take 45 damage. On a success, 22.
Laylips is down.
Oh.
Sorry, Laylips.
Wow, solid mega hit.
that's a lot of
Holy
ones.
moly.
Twos.
Yeah, still a big hit.
Oh well. Still. And then with my bonus action, how are you looking, Tari?
She's
I'm
healed
fine.
up. Yeah.
Oh well, then with my bonus action, I'll go. And I guess that's my turn.
Okay.
No, that's not true. I will take a couple of steps back.
Okay. Tari, you are up. You just got like 6 balls in your face. Rock balls.
Well, I'm gonna rage first.
Okay. You don't like that.
was really disappointing that they threw rocks at me before I was raging.
Yeah, they got it up. Got it.
That's why you need a high initiative.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Where can I go? Which one looks worse? This. Sorry, hang on. I hate.
The one on the left looks worse.
It looks like it got bitten by a rabid dog that it just got
And then
blown
set
up.
on fire.
Yeah. It's bleeding,
Tari-
oozy
Tari's
poison.
gonna run up here
Okay.
and hit it with her sword.
Okay.
poke it in the eye.
Poke it raw in the eye.
I'm gonna do reckless hit.
Okay. I can't see where it is. Okay.
22.
That hits.
15.
Good hit.
I'll do it again.
Do it again. Let's do this. That hits. 26. 17.
17.
Yeah, you're hacking away at this thing real good. It's like trying to dodge and just can't figure out what the heck's going on. Doesn't have the depth perception, you know? All right. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Ezrin.
Yes, so I go ahead and cast Flame Arrow with one action. And then I will attack the most hurt one that he's not asleep.
Okay.
Oh, let me mark off a spell. I didn't mean to roll it yet, but it'll be a 3 if I hit.
Okay.
And then I take out my heavy crossbow and I aim it. And I shoot.
Who are you shooting at?
I think I miss no matter what.
Oh, yeah, you do. You do.
And I cast Flame Arrow, so I don't have another shot. And I think that uses my arrow.
It does.
Got 11 left. Well, that was not a good turn for me.
What about your minions?
Mr. Clickety Clack.
Oh.
He's gonna come join Laylaps.
In death.
Gonna step over Laylaps's corpse.
Yep.
Yeah. He's like, this is for Laylaps.
It's a death dog. What do you expect? Dies.
I'm sure 17.
Just like it says on the tin.
17 hits and 5 force damage.
5 force. Right to the eye. He goes right for the eye. And then Dr. Calamar.
Son of a bitch.
Where did that come from?
Where's my Visine? How do I keep missing it?
I think it's just an eyelash in his eye. I got another eyelash in my eye.
Oh no, that's not funny. That shit gets in my eye and I'm miserable for hours.
It actually does.
don't put Vaseline in your eye. Yeah. So Calamario runs up there with a 23 and does 9 force damage then.
And an extra 7 force with my arcane jolt, because that can also come through Calamario, which is nice when I miss.
Wow, you guys are beating this poor guy up. He's flailing around like he's being attacked by flies.
Wow.
This is my turn.
All right.
Oh, I put on my Cloak of Stars.
Okay, you do that. Next up are the Acroans, and you see the 4 of them very agilely jump on top of these rocks on either side, trying to get a good angle down below. And they're all going to they're all going to start chucking spears down at these brutes. And let's see, we'll start on with Silas on the left. They get
What
2
about
attacks.
Spears and Beers?
Spears and beers.
Those are for after the spears.
Yeah, this guy gets a nat 20 on his first attack.
Ooh.
So we're going to do that. It's going to be nothing super great.
It's the worst when you crit and then you roll a 1.
Well, let's see what it
It's
is.
like, fuck, I could have done that.
8 damage. And then he's going to roll again.
That doubled?
Oh, no, that's not. I'll do another 8. His next one certainly misses with a 9. And then Elias is going to shoot the same guy. 17 hits. And then 16 also hits. So we're just going to roll these twice. We got 9 and 6. All right, this thing's looking real rough as Elias starts slamming into him. You see Ozira look at this giant Cyclops and lowers her crossbow and shoots at it as well and misses, quickly reloading and misses a second time. Vigelis aims and misses. Come on, boys. That one hits. My gosh. And with 8, the crossbow bolt slides through its eye, getting lodged somewhere in its tiny brain, and it dies. And lastly, we have Rakos,
That was easy.
who begins to walk up,
Well, we're not done yet.
I know.
and he's going to grab a stone and chuck it as well.
See how you like it.
That will hit. I don't have a stat block yet, so I'll just do this. Let's see what he gets. 37 damage back to this guy as well. And that's his turn. Next up are the bad guys. One of them's dead, one of them's asleep. So the other guy is going to get real mad and start raging as well. And will run up to... Well, let me just roll it real quick.
That last one looks like, or the hairy one, he looks like something from Illumination. I don't know. There's something very minion-y around that one.
It's true.
He looks like David Hasselhoff.
Oh, that giant's hooked on a feeling.
And He will miss Vrakos and try to hit him again with his staff and hit him that time for sure. Let's see. Oh, dang. Okay. Finally. And does 20 damage to Vrakos. The other guy's asleep. Theodore, you're up.
Woo! Emma, I'm going to poke my head out again. Oh, wrong button. And with eye bite still active, I am going to eye bite this guy. Let's say not with the sleepy time blast. I'll do my character sheet. I will do sickened. It needs to make a. Well, first of all, I'll use another scathing insult. I'll call him a big fat duty head.
Aww.
And he gets
1.
-1. Great. Okay, a DC 17 Wisdom save.
The guy in the front, because he's awake.
I can't hear anything. I don't know why it stopped.
Oh, he failed.
Yeah, he failed.
So what does Sicken do?
Only you can hear us.
I don't know what Sicken does.
I hear nothing.
You hear nothing? Hello?
Hello, we're talking.
Yeah,
Hello?
can you?
Hello? All
Is
right,
there
yeah, I got nothing.
anybody out there?
Oh, I can look it up, actually.
I'll redo.
Maybe his headphone got plugged out. Maybe his headphone jack is not in.
Second, the target has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Thank
At the end
you.
of each of its turns, it can make another wisdom saving throw.
Thank you.
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
I can't see him. Dang it. Roll 20. Oh, no. It just shit the bed. Oh, God. What's happening?
Oh,
Hey.
fuck, now I can't see Andy.
Oh, God.
I hear Andy talking, but
I don't hear Andy. I see him.
Oh, no.
oh,
Oh
I
god!
letting me read.
It's like 10 minutes till the end of the game.
Can you hear us now, Thomas?
Thomas, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Thomas? Can anyone else hear me? You guys can hear
There's
me.
everything.
Everyone's back?
Oh man,
No, Thomas
the
can't.
worst.
Oh, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yay.
Yay!
I hammered buttons until it worked.
Okay. Yay, roll 20.
Hello. Now I can't see Andy though. Did he reboot?
He did reboot. Oh my god.
I rebooted for you, Theodore.
I'm back. I'm back. It works.
Yay.
Hey.
All right.
Okay, you cast Sicken. He fails. He's sick.
He's sick.
He's
He
sick.
failed a 17 Wisdom.
He's a dumb guy. 17's high.
Is it?
You had me for a second there, Lon. I was like, oh shit, did he actually freeze?
Where's my?
I can't see Tari.
I see
Oh
him.
my gosh.
I'm just going. It's fine.
Okay, so it is sickened. It has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay.
At the end of its turn, it can make another Wisdom saving throw. All
So
right,
it was
I'm
raging.
gonna-
So actually, you know, it does get advantage. So
On Wisdom saving. throws?
no. Does it? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't get advantage. Okay. Is that your turn?
No, I'm gonna.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a dog. Oh wait, I did my. Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to Laylaps and be like, "Come on, dude."
Okay.
Laylaps is just like a
stick. Come on.
get up. It's just
Do the
charred.
thing.
Just charred.
Say the thing.
Say the thing. All right, Phoenix, what are you doing?
Okay, I am actually gonna. Where's my little chart thing? I'm actually going to. How far can I move?
You can probably move 30 feet. I just lost internet. I think I just lost internet. Is the stream up? Stream's up. Do you have internet? I'm here. Okay, so am I. All right. Damn, you saw everyone just froze. Yeah, roll 20 totally crashed.
Crazy.
Oh, there we go.
Was
Wait,
that
I don't
just
see him.
was that oh god. Was that just
Wait,
me?
maybe he's behind Theo. Oh, there you are. You're behind Theo.
What?
His little picture box.
All right,
Okay, so what I'm gonna do
Phoenix.
is I'm gonna actually summon the power of this internal
Gray skull.
Barika power inside of me. My eyes are gonna turn really dark, like jet black, like something dark is like stirring inside me. I just hit this huge rage, and I'm gonna cast a necromancy spell of what is it? I think it's harm. What's it called? Inflict wounds.
Inflict wounds.
Okay,
Okay.
here we go. Come on, please do good. Oh, my thing's going so slow. Why is it doing
Hey,
that?
you want me to give you you want me to give you a roll that should guarantee that you hit?
Yeah, and I'll
with
do
his-
I'll give you a 14 plus whatever your spellcasting modifier is. It should be pretty good, and that should hit.
Yeah, so
What
with his portents, he's able to do that.
So, well, I don't need it. I got 26.
Okay. That works. Can you
I
guys
got
hear me okay?
26 to hit.
Nice.
So
Nice.
19 plus 15 is 30. 30. No, more than 30. Yeah, 34. 34 damage.
Dang, yeah, you just start glowing and just this of necrotic energy just spills, and this thing's still up though.
And then I go, ah. And then I kind of like go, oh, I didn't like that.
I think you hear a little voice in your head going, "Good, good."
All right, Phoenix, is that your turn?
Yes.
All right, Rexenor.
Rexenor, let's see, how far away am I from this chump? Oh yeah, he's well within range. I am going to hit him with a Mind Spike. I'm going to do that at level 5. So Mr. Giant there in front needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, that's probably pretty good.
Jesus, what a shit roll for damage.
Okay, so that failed.
So they're going to take 19 psychic damage.
Wow.
Okay.
That's not
He begins
bad.
to howl.
That's good.
Howl.
Yeah, it's for a 5th level spell. It should be better.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, he howls, but
A 1, a
he's
4, a 2, a 7, a 2, and a 3.
yeah, he's
So,
still up.
on the low end. Yeah, I don't think anybody else is taking any damage. So I guess I'll move up a little bit
Okay.
now that there are plenty of companions in the way. And that'll be my turn.
Okay, Tari. Revenge time.
You can probably flank it.
Yeah, you could.
The old flank and spank.
Like that.
Flank and spank.
Oh no.
Yeah, you got
That
advantage.
sounds so bad.
You got advantage now.
Or
Well,
so
you already
good.
had.
Oh.
Well, I'm still raging, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with my defender's sword.
Okay.
And since I'm flanked, it's advantage, correct?
Oh yeah.
Well, you have an advantage because he's sickened either. He's sickened also.
That doesn't help Tari. It just hurts.
Oh.
him.
Yeah, hurts my chin. I get
But
disadvantage.
Tari did just fine.
Yeah, 23 hits, 20 damage.
She always gets-
Yeah, you cleave into him real good. He's still up though. He kind of goes down on one knee.
I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay. Oh, 14 just hits.
Oh wow.
And
Really?
16, yeah. How do you want this thing to die?
These things stink. I'm sorry.
Now I feel bad.
You feel bad for it? He tried to
No,
kill you.
I'm just, I don't know. I'm going to hit it with my great sword, or my defender sword, and I just want his whole head just to go.
Yeah, like a cantaloupe.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty grotesque. Yeah, it just kind of splits open. It's a big head too. Like, it's as tall as you are, like his head. It splits open. He's dead. He falls over,
And
and
then
yeah,
I take my sword and I just wipe it off on him.
yeah. There's like a little like chest hair that's stuck to your sword.
Ugh.
It's like
Do you have any movement left?
it's like this long, and
Or should we just leave him sleeping? I feel like
I mean,
I
that's
can't believe we
fair.
killed these giants so easily. They have low armor class though.
Maybe we should let this one just live. Although, is he going to be sad if all his friends are dead?
Azria speaks up and she says, "Quiet. Let that one sleep. We will sneak by."
We could sneak by.
I still have eye bite for a couple more.
I don't have
rounds.
pass without trace anymore because I'm not a druid. But
So
should we try sneaking by?
He doesn't wake up unless someone shakes him awake.
Yeah,
We
you
don't
guys can
need
just
to
walk. You guys
Don't
can just walk
stumble
by.
on him. Rex, can you walk by him? Okay.
Oh yes, I could fly past him if I need to.
So can
Tari.
Ezra.
It's an evil creature.
My,
We should
my,
probably-
my armor doesn't make much noise.
This
I
is
don't
an
have-
evil creature.
I'm
who
pretty noisy though.
threatens the safety of our friends at Fort No Hope. We should finish it off.
Do you think so?
Yes, it's an evil
mean,
creature. It tried to kill us.
I could wake him up really rudely.
I mean,
Maybe he's just having a bad day.
and I will if we're just talking, I will cast Healing Word on Laylips.
Okay. And Osria again kind of speaks up and says, It is I got to remember her voice. It is strange that the Cyclopses are this far to the south and to the west. But I would not necessarily worry yourself with this one. They are a dime a dozen out here.
We could just skip it.
I'm gonna draw in its face.
Uh,
We have to hurry because I think it only is asleep for a little while.
Yes, let's move on.
I vote we leave it be.
It will find its fate one way or the other.
It actually doesn't have a time limit. It just falls asleep.
so it's going to be asleep for as long as you're concentrating on the
Come
spell.
back and the thing is still asleep. Just honk.
Don't you have to concentrate
Man.
on it?
I kind of want this spell. I wish I could
Eternal
just fall
slumber.
asleep.
Wow. It's going to
Asleep.
Ro-
Target
rip
falls
that
asleep.
wrinkle.
It
Yeah.
wakes up if it takes damage. Does that mean it sleeps forever?
I mean, I
Well-
guess hunger is a form of damage.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah. Famine.
Yeah, it's going to get thirsty and then start hurting and then wake up.
A rock might fall on its
If
head.
it gets a cramp, you know.
Yeah,
A
bet
bug might bite it.
a bug. Yeah, it could be on an anthill. You never know.
That's true.
Could wake up any moment. Could be an earthquake. A rock fall. All right. So you guys
I draw in its face.
okay, do a sleight of hand.
No!
No, I'm not gonna draw in its face.
there's,
I'm gonna use a quill. I don't have any.
there's lots of blood. There's some
I could
ash.
press to digitate something on there, but I don't know that we want to do that.
If I'm gonna do anything, I'm gonna cut its head off.
That's
Let's just
true.
go.
Yeah, this is how like the arch enemy of all of Akros is formed.
I don't even think that Mogus cares much about these weaklings.
It's tough to say. Sometimes you're the bigger creature, sometimes they're the bigger creature. So,
I mean, they're much bigger than us.
they are much bigger, but you guys took them out pretty easily. So, next time we will continue on towards Fort Sandmouth as you go through the desolate wastelands of, it has a name. I'm looking it up right now. I'm going to the map. It's taking forever to load. But we will get there around Where is it? Sorry, I'm flubbing this up. Oh yeah, Phoberos. Phoberos Desert. That's where you're heading to.
Nice.
All right.
So any day next week I could do.
But
Yeah.
not night.
If people are, yeah, I could also do the nights.
I think we're pretty open to next week, actually.
Yeah.
I can't do Thursday because I actually have 2 weddings next week.
Oh wow.
Who gets
Like,
married?
Oh.
Who gets married next week?
I know. I could technically
People looking
do
for
Monday,
tax breaks.
Tuesday, or Wednesday, but I have a wedding on Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, either of those works for me.
You want to do Wednesday or no? You want to do Tuesday?
Monday's right after Christmas, so we might be tired and want to play with our new toys.
That's right. I don't have my phone. Tristan has it. Yeah. Amy, do you want to text everyone?
When are we doing it?
Tuesday.
Tuesday the 27th.
Yep, that one.
Yeah, that'd be the 27th.
Okay.
Cool, guys. Well, thanks.
Tuesday at 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best.
Y'all have a good Christmas. Sorry today wasn't
Yeah.
like a Christmas special.
Merry Christmas, safe travels to any of you who are, moving on.
Yeah.
Wait, someone's dying?
I know.
No, well, I mean,
Never-
go see people, going places and doing stuff. I'm on my 3rd drink,
I can tell.
and I'm also on vacation after a very long, stressful semester.
yeah.
I'm so sorry,
And I
Nick.
gotta get on a fucking airplane tomorrow morning.
Oh.
It's been a long week for
Safe
us.
travels. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
safe
still have
travels.
2 days. Well,
2 more
technically
days of
3, but I
school.
have
Yeah,
to
next
do
week, totally the
full
Christmas
day.
special. Next week, Christmas special. Chat demanded it.
What? We're doing what?
Christmas special next week. No.
Ooh, you want me to? I'll do a one shot. In fact, I'm pretty sure I have that Cthulhu who saves Christmas or something somewhere.
Yeah, I'm getting back from a place where the satanic panic is still very real, so I would happily do some D&D.
Yeah, we'll do it. Yep.
That's,
All right, guys. Have a good night.
that's
All right.
not
Bye,
real.
everyone.
Adios.
They're just doing their
Bye.
own role playing.
I know. All right. All right, chat. I am so tired. I'm sorry. I am like about ready to fall asleep. You're coming back from a family reunion. Who? What? The elf enslaving warlord? There's no elves in this world. Otherwise, I would do it. Thanks. Thanks, Curved Earth minion. Yeah, so today's Monday. Maybe tomorrow? Oh, sorry, I'm dropping my pen. Maybe tomorrow I'll stream a little bit and we can plan some kind of desert Santa Claus. Think of a desert Santa Claus. What would a desert Santa Claus look like? And think about it. We'll do that maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday, kind of a little later. Hopefully not. Otherwise, maybe next Monday after the holiday. So anyway, have a great and fantastic holiday, Kwanzaa. Today is the second day of Hanukkah, Christmas, Yule, all the things. All right, no more Ranch Simulator. You are going to bed, little boy. I am so tired. I also want to go to bed. All right, Auf Wiedersehen. Bye.